What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916. Welcome to episode 15 of the Pittsburgh Penguins Be a GM. I want to apologize for not having a video up in so long. I had a really big test this week in school, and priorities come first. But we are back, and the Penguins have been playing really good recently. But before we get to that, we've won 3 games in a row, so we can try to continue the streak. But before we get to that, tell me if my voice sounds better or worse than normal. I'm in a different location because it's 1:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, and I don't want to wake up all my roommates. So I went downstairs to the study room, and I'm the only person in the room, but there's almost like an echo in here, and I can hear my voice really well as it is. Actually, the acoustics are amazing in here, which I never would think would happen. It's literally just a square room, so I don't know what causes that, but it's all really good, and hopefully it'll improve the audio and the video. Let's hope it doesn't make it worse, right? But just let me know what you think of my voice. Does it sound better or worse than, say, my last video? If it does sound better, then I will continue to come down here to record, because there's pretty much never anyone in here, so that might work as long as it's nighttime and it's pretty quiet. So here we go off the face-off. We're playing against the Ottawa Senators, not a very good team. This should be an easy win for us. Early on, we turned over the puck. Ottawa's going to fail to do anything. Then on the penalty kill, Crosby comes out of the penalty box. He's on a breakaway, moves in, he shoots and scores. Sidney Crosby gives the Penguins a 1-0 lead with 11:47 left in the second, so it took half the game for one of these two teams to score, but eventually they did, and the Penguins get off to a lead. He was just right out of the penalty box, so that's pretty much good luck right there, but then a beautiful deke by yours truly, Sidney Crosby, to give the Penguins a lead there. He's got such a great backhand shot and such a great forehand shot. That's why he's a 96 overall in the game. So this is right off of the face-off of Crosby's goal. Ottawa's going to win possession of the puck. They try to move it in, but the Penguins are going to take it away. It's Adam Clendening with it. Tried to pass it up to, I think, Hornquist, but pass is sort of going to get deflected. Now Ottawa's going to have it again. They take a slap shot, saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. He passes it out to Clendening. It goes up to Scott Wilson on the left side. He's got Bennett with him. He passes it over to Bennett. He shoots and scores. Oh, Bennett. Penguins lead 2-0. And how about that, guys? 2 goals within just over a minute of each other. So all of a sudden, a low-scoring game has turned into a pretty high-scoring game, at least in the second period. The Penguins getting 2 quick goals right there. That's a great move by Wilson to get the pass over to Bennett, and he puts it through the legs of the Ottawa goaltender. So the Penguins now lead 2-0. Flash forward to the beginning of the third period, 19 minutes left. Ottawa with an opportunity here. They're going to try to pass it back to the blue line, and now to the slot. They move and they shoot. Saved by Marc-Andre Fleury. I went to pass the puck out, and I really don't know what happened there. I guess, was it an own goal? Did it go off my player? I don't know, but for some reason they're waving it off. I don't know what they're reviewing here. They're showing the worst angles, so I'm not being able to see what even happened. I don't even know what happened, and I don't know why they're reviewing the goal. It looked like a legitimate goal to me. And sure enough, yes, they are going to call it a legitimate goal. So Clark MacArthur actually gets the credit for that, and somehow he gets an assist, so maybe I never touched it. I don't really know. Kind of weird right there, but just a minute later, the Penguins are going to get a slap shot in. A rebound by Hornquist. Going to be a save made now of Evgeny Malkin with it. He skates back to the blue line, takes a slap shot. It's going to be deflected in by Hornquist, and the Penguins answer to that. It's 3-1 with 17 minutes left in the third. So there you go, guys. Penguins turning it up here. I apologize if my laptop's making noise in the background. It's so quiet in this room compared to what I'm used to, that every little noise I can hear so well. So we'll see what how the microphone picks up with that. But 4 minutes left in the game. Brandon Sutter over to Kunitz. Save's going to be made. Kunitz back to Sutter though, and that one goes in. Great job by the two of them to have some teamwork, passing it to each other. Penguins now lead 4-1 with 4 minutes left. That's going to pretty much seal the deal in this one, guys. We are going to win it. That's actually going to be a shorthanded goal right there. Kunitz has been great shorthanded. He has multiple shorthanded goals this year and some shorthanded assists now as well. Ottawa ended up getting another goal, but it didn't matter. Penguins won 2-4, and we extend our winning streak to 4 games in a row. So we head to Florida for 2 games against the Lightning and then the Panthers. If you guys can recall, I think it was in the last episode or 2 episodes ago, we lost 5-0 in Tampa Bay, our last game. It was just a really bad game. So hopefully we can get off to a better start, and we are going to get off to a better start. That's going to be a great goal by Brandon Sutter right after our power play ended. It's not going to count for the power play, unfortunately, but either way, the power play led to that goal. Great move by Sutter to look at that. It was like a 2-on-3, and he's able to take it himself and fake out the defenseman, fake out the goaltender. A great shot by him right through the 2 Ds, and the Penguins have a 1-0 lead. So now 11 minutes 4 left in the first. We're on the power play again. This is just a minute later. We're going to have a slap shot and a rebound. Scores Sidney Crosby. Great positioning by him. Gives the Penguins a 2-0 lead, and there's the power play goal that we weren't able to get the first time. So a beautiful play there, or a beautiful rebound, should I say. Crosby with his second goal in as many games. That's a great play by Crosby, guys. That's called crash in the net. He made the face-off, and he knows where to go. He skates right in front of the net, puts himself in position for the rebound. That is how you score goals in the National Hockey League. That is a great play by Sidney Crosby. So just a little bit later, actually, this is now into the second period. Tampa Bay is going to get on the board. They're going to score a goal on a nice opportunity as my defense broke down right there. So it's now 2-1. Tampa Bay trying to chip back, and even with a 2-0 lead, I am not letting my guard down because I know what this team did to us last time. They are a really hard team to play with my playing style. They are fast, they are aggressive, they are very hard to play, and I know that I need to be careful because, well, that's why. They get another goal, and all of a sudden, this game is tied at 2. I've been winning a lot of games easy recently, but heck no was I going to win this one easily. This is going to be a tough one to win no matter what. And Tampa Bay has answered here in the second period, scoring 2 goals of their own. That's going to be a slap shot from kind of a weird angle, so I'm somewhat surprised that they were able to score there. But when you have a goaltender that's inconsistent, that's what happens. So 2-2, Brandon Sutter moves in. Save is going to be made. Now Pascal Dupuis with it. He passes it over to Sutter. He scores. Brandon Sutter with his second goal of the game. And the game's not even half over. And the Penguins lead 3-2. So this game is turning into a high-scoring affair already. That's a great pass by Pascal Dupuis. Sutter was just wide open, guys. And he's going to be able to take that one and put it right in the back of the net. So Penguins have a 3-2 lead. Now 8 minutes left in the second. Here's Phil Kessel coming up on the right side. He doesn't really have anyone to pass it to. He'll just shoot it himself. No problem. He scores. Penguins lead 4-2. And Tampa Bay answered us, and we answered them right back. We're opening up a dialogue here. 2-2-2. That makes it 4-2. So Phil Kessel with the goal. That's a great move to get by Bishop. And the Penguins have a commanding lead, but still a while left in this game. As I said, I still got to stay on my guard. This is a good team we're playing. We're going to have the puck behind the net. We're going to see what we can do. We'll skate to the front. We take a slap shot and score. Bo Bennett. It's now 5-2. And at this point, it looks like we are very likely going to win this game, guys. We now lead it by 3 goals with just a period left. And sure enough, 2 minutes left. It's 5-3. But this goal right here is pretty much going to seal the deal. Phil Kessel, he puts his second goal of the game. So Brandon Sutter and Phil Kessel, they each scored 2 goals in this game. That is magnificent. And they definitely led the team to victory tonight against Tampa Bay. That's a win that we needed bad because after getting our butts kicked by the Lightning on the road last time, we beat them this time, which is good to know because they're the second best team in the conference behind Montreal. If we have to play them in the first round of the playoffs, which we very well might have to, we know at least we can stay competitive with them, winning 1 out of those 2 games on the road. So that's actually a big confidence builder win for me. That means a lot. So now we go to, I don't know, where did the Florida Panthers play? Are they in Miami? I'm not really sure, but wherever they are is where we are. And we score a goal early on in the first 2 minutes, and we lead it 1-0 already. So at this point, it's just getting out of hand, but out of hand in a good way. We are dominating our opponents, guys. The offense has just been a machine. It's been incredible. 2 minutes in, my reaction when I scored this is, oh, come on, this is too easy. This is just too easy right now. We are playing so good. This is definitely our best play of the year. It's 1-0, but the Penguins here are going to have another opportunity. They make it 2-0. Brandon Sutter with his 3rd goal in just 2 games. He's been on fire recently. He's been a great player for us so far. And Penguins now have an early 2-0 lead here in the first. It's looking like we're going to extend our win streak to 6 games. Florida's not a very good team, but again, you always got to stay on your guard because, you know, you don't want to get too cocky with it. So we'll see what we can do here. 2-0. Now we're in the second period. We're going to pass it behind the net to Bennett. He's going to skate to the slot. He takes a shot and scores. That's such a way to score in this game. You skate like across, go on the forehand slap shot, and go over the blocker side or the glove side, depending on which way you shoot. And it seems to work a lot on this game. I'm wondering when I eventually go up to Superstar if it's not going to work as much. But, I mean, it's working so far. I am considering going to Superstar the way I've been playing. But I think I'm going to wait till next season. I'll play through these playoffs because, as we've seen from my games with Tampa Bay, I'm still close against those teams. So I don't think it's a given I win the Stanley Cup. I think if we, get through the end of the season, in our last week of the season, and the first round of the playoffs, if we're winning every game 6-7-0, I might up it, but I don't want to up it and then not be able to win at all. So if anything, I'll up it and play a bunch of practice games, but that would delay the series. So I don't know. I'll probably just finish it on this difficulty level. If we win the Stanley Cup, I mean, hey, we're the Penguins and we traded for Sedin. It's not like it would be unrealistic. We're a pretty good team, but that's still not a given. We'll have to play Montreal, Tampa Bay, Chicago. There's a lot of good teams out there. The Kings, we are by no means given Stanley Cup, even if I'm starting to get really good at this difficulty level. But how about the Florida Panthers? We're talking about the Stanley Cup, and the Florida Panthers are putting up a fight. It's now 3-2. They get a deflection goal right there. So we go into the second. We're going to pass it up to David Perron. He's going to move in on the right side. He's going to take a wrist shot, and he scores. And the Penguins answer to those 2 goals by the Panthers. It's now 4-2, so we regain our 2-goal lead. It was a 3-goal lead, but at least it's still a 2-goal lead at this point. That's going to be Hornquist and Clendenning with the assist, so another point for Hornquist. I think he's probably our MVP of the year, to be honest. Unexpected, but that's the reality. Florida, though, going to get some rebounds and another goal with 7:29 left in the second. And yet again, it is back to a 1-goal game. So, what did I say about always keeping on your guard? We have not been doing that quite in this game, but to be honest, I feel like I was playing well. Florida has just been really good in this game. Evgeny Malkin's going to get a beautiful goal to make it 5-3 with 12:03 in the third. So hopefully this will be what we need here. That's going to be assisted by Ian Cole. Take another look at this one. Look at the defender just backed up on him. That is horrible defense, but a great shot by Malkin. That's a tough shot. There's not much open net right there. So for him to score, that's pretty incredible in my opinion. 6:14 left in the third. Florida is going to get another quick shot and goal. And this game is not over yet. It's a 1-goal lead with 6 minutes left. Hopefully we can just get carried to the victory on our offense, because one thing that is concerning, especially going into the playoffs, our defense has not been very good the last couple games. For as good as our offense has been, our defense has been bad. We got to get our defense together. And Fleury's got to continue to play well. He's got to play well. It's not going good, guys. Look at that. Florida passes it right to the slot. They score, and we just let up 5 goals against the Florida Panthers, and it wasn't all Fleury's fault. So I got to focus on defense. It seems like whenever we're good at defense, then it's just a low-scoring game. Maybe it's part of the code in this game. I know in Madden there's hidden code to always keep the game close. Maybe it's the same in here. I really don't know, but we got to win 5-0. We need more shutouts. We've only had 2 the entire year. So 5 goals against the Panthers, that is not very good right here. We head to overtime. 25 seconds left in overtime. It's starting to look like we're going to go to a shootout. We'll have one last opportunity. We pass it up to Malkin. Malkin moving in. What's he going to do? He's going to do a little circle shot to go to the backhand. He scores. Malkin wins it for the Penguins 6-5. And our winning streak is at 6. The offense is a cannon. The defense has been struggling, but the offense has bailed it out the last couple games with Sedin, who actually Sedin's sort of been a letdown since we've got him, but I mean, just having him there, I guess, is a positive thing. But Crosby, Sedin, Malkin, Hornquist, Sutter, the number of offensive players that have been just stellar for us the last couple weeks is off the charts. Except for our fourth line, our whole team is incredible. Our third line, I could trust. So we're playing really good. 6-game winning streak. Our next game will be against the Anaheim Ducks, so that'll be a tough game to continue our winning streak. Will we win? You'll have to see in the next episode. Make sure you give this one a like if you want to see more NHL. And obviously rate, comment, and subscribe. For now, we'll see you next time. 6-game winning streak. Let's keep it going. I'm Mr. Affleck 9916. Peace.